For the very first time, it's now officially reported that Samsung have beaten LG as the top OLED TV brand in North America. This is the first it's happening and it's quite huge. Now, what's happening is that the first quarter of this year already, they've reported sales numbers that some Samsung have sold more OLED TVs in North America than LG, and this is the first time it's ever happened. Remember, LG for several years, for more than 10 years, have been the king of OLED TVs in the world, not just in America. They have dominated OLED TV sales everywhere. It's only recently that Samsung came into the picture. They barely 3 years ago they released their first QD OLED TV into the market. They've been trying to generate as much buzz, considering they've not even tried to compete all these years with LG. But now they are not just competing with LG, but they are literally on the same level as LG in sales in North America, and they are actually unseating them in sales. Data reveals this. Now, this is from O Media. They are revealing that Samsung's for the first time sold more OLED TVs than its Neo Q LED as well as their mini LED LCD TVs in 2024. And this is last year, not even this year. And then they go on to say that for the first time since 3 years, they came into the OLED TV space. They are overtaking LG in North America, and this is for the first quarter of this year. They are not sure whether they can do the same in the second quarter to end out this year, but at least at this moment in time, they are already surpassing whatever it is you can expect from LG in sales at this moment in time. LG has been the leader, in this particular OLED segment for 12 years, and they have beaten out competing brands like Sony, Panasonic, Philips, and so many others. Those other brands have not been able to rival LG, not even in sales, in recognition, in anything. They've just not been able to rival. But Samsung is now on that level. They want to go head to head with LG going forward. Now, Samsung recently launched three OLED TVs that I've already covered in depth on this channel. They launched their flagship S90 QD OLED S95F. They also have launched their OLED S90F as well as their OLED S85F. So their S85F is their entry level model. The S90F is in their mid range model, and then the S95F is their flagship. Now, these models, they are a bit of a mix of QD OLED panels and white OLED panels. But now, don't get it twisted. The S95F is purely QD OLED panels. You are not getting any of these nonsense mixture that Samsung keeps doing with their more mid-range OLED TVs like their S90F and their S85F. So you won't have all that. Now, to be fair, LG launched their own OLED TVs this year. They have three models as well. Their new LG B5 entry-level OLED TV, their new C5 mid-range OLED TV, and their flagship G5 OLED TV. They also have an M5, but the M5 and the G5 are literally almost the same. It's just the design structure that is separating the two. If we are looking at the data right now, O Media data shows that Samsung is rapidly increasing its OLED TV revenue share in North America, rising from 14% in the first quarter of 2023 to 50.3% in the first quarter of 2025. So that's a huge jump, from 14% to a huge 50%. That is massive. So what it's already showing us right now is that there is even a decline in the market share for LG's OLED TV, because back in 2023, that first quarter, they actually had 59.2% market share at that time. Now it has dropped to 34.5%, while Samsung have gone all the way up to 50 0.3%, which is ridiculous. And in this short span of just 2 years, it's just a crazy situation. Samsung has also surpassed LG OLED unit sales, reaching 45.2% share compared to LG's 42% share in this first quarter of 2025. It's only a matter of time before Samsung might end up cementing themselves as the leader of OLED TVs in America in general, at least before the end of the year. Let's see what happens. But this is the latest report. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow us here. I'll see you guys very much next time.